Okay, look, I'm sorry it took so long, guys. I'm sorry. But it's finally here, and I really hope you guys enjoy. And I promise that I will make another video in less than 2 months. I swear to you. And also, talking about the short that I posted, if you guys saw that. But because I made you guys wait so long, I am going to be doing a cover of a song that you guys select in the comments. I'll probably do it as an animatic, so leave a song in the comments that you want me to sing and like it up if you want to really see it. Alright, enough talking to the video. How do you guys feel about people? I mean, there's all kinds of people, like people you first meet and instantly click with. And then there's people who, at your very core, you can just not vibe with at all. And for me, it's not that I don't vibe with anyone, it's just that, well, you could say I'm not the most socially adept. I remember this one time in my freshman year of high school when I was just but a wee lad. During my break, I would sit on this wall that kind of had a slant in front of it. And I thought to myself, this is such a nice spot. I could sit here and be on my phone for 10 minutes while I wait for my next class. And little did 15-year-old me know that this is the worst mistake I could have made because I was not prepared for the verbal whiplashing that I was about to receive. So one morning, I'm sitting at my usual spot when I notice in my peripherals that there's a girl walking up to me. And this is basically how the conversation went. Hey, what's your name? It's Van. Cool, so, you're like a loner, right? Huh? Yeah, I always see you sitting here alone, so you're like a loner. By the way, this is basically word for word what she said to me. Now let me start by saying, who just says that to a random person they just met? And let me also say that any self-esteem I had in that very moment was completely vaporized by her. And why, you might ask? Well, young chum, it's because she was right. So for some context, 15-year-old me's social skills stat was probably at its lowest at this time, and paired with entering high school with no friends, I was set up for failure. So yeah, I had no friends. And her saying this was kind of like the final nail in the coffin for my confidence. And after hearing her say this, I justifiably didn't know how to respond. I mean, what are you supposed to say to that? Yeah, that's me. Thank you for noticing. Well, I best be getting to class now. And in my head, I'm thinking, is this bullying? I mean, she asked it like a genuine question, so is she genuinely wondering? And not even 10 seconds after that, the bell rang. So we all had to go to class. And as I sat down in my seat, I wondered to myself, man, do I really look that lame? Now hold on, before you start feeling bad for me, let me just say that my social skills have gone up a couple points, so I've gone from a solid 0 out of 10 to maybe a 4.9. And yes, I have friends now, so please don't ask to be my friend in the comments. But I digress. Now look, I hate social interaction as much as the next socially awkward person. Hey man, how you doing? You? Kill me. Like, I'll never understand the people who can just talk to anybody effortlessly and become friends with them. And even the people who aren't extroverts and just make friends with anybody. Lend me your power. Question, how do you tell someone they smell horrible? During my sophomore year math class, I sat behind this guy. And when I tell you this guy destroyed my sense of smell for years to come, I would not be exaggerating. Now here's the dilemma. Do I face my socially awkward fears, tap this guy on the shoulder, hope my hand doesn't become a biohazard, and say, hey man, you smell like really bad. Like so bad that I've never felt more insulted by a person who's never spoken a word to me. Like whatever you're doing, it's not working. And I can feel my youth being sapped away by your putridness right now. Or not that, and continue to let this guy assault me with his smell. And I chose the latter. But I will say that we were all moved seats the next week and I was put very far away from him. But by then it was already too late for my nose. Also, the week before we ended up moving seats, I made the mistake of looking over his shoulder. And I saw that he had 2 phones. Now this wasn't shocking, but what was his wallpaper was. And let's just say it wasn't safe for work. And man, this guy had no type of shame at all. Full brightness and everything, loud and proud. Moving on though, you know what sucks the most about people? If you decide to show any signs of weakness, they will use it against you. Oh man, I really like this thing. You like that, bro? That's so lame. Who even are you? Dude, having interest in the Big 26? Are we serious? Really, man? So what do you even do all day? Oh, me? I just call people lame on the internet for having interest I don't care about. But this guy's just pure misery. Well, have fun being lame. I'm gonna go make fun of some other people now. Really setting the gold standard for humanity. I remember there was a night, for whatever reason, that I stayed up pretty late. And so I decided, you know what? I have school in about a couple hours. I'm just gonna do an all-nighter. And for those of you who understand, being half awake and trying to pay attention in class is like trying to breathe underwater. It's impossible, man. I've tried on multiple occasions to try and pay attention in class while being half awake. And most of them go like this. Okay, so we're writing an essay and suddenly my eyes don't work. Well, guess I'll just go fuck myself then. Anyway, so I'm trying to pay attention in this horrid English class, basically holding my eyelids open with pencils at this point, while the teacher talks about the most boring topic ever. And then suddenly, against my will, my eyes close. And in what felt like the quickest nap of my life, I opened my eyes, and from across the classroom, directly in front of me, there's a guy holding up his phone, with the camera facing directly at my face. Yeah, it's over. I'm getting posted on the school account as soon as I leave this class. Well, goodbye social status. Guess I'm going fully online now. Now, this is the worst thing that could have happened to you during this time. because school accounts, especially sleeping ones, were a really big thing at my school at the time. And if you were posted on one of these accounts, you would never hear the end of it. But by some freak miracle, I was never posted on these accounts. So maybe the guy didn't take a picture of me. I don't know, but on the walk home, I was nothing but paranoid. All I could think about as I walked past other students would be, did I just look like a straight chud on there? You know when you walk by a group of girls and they start laughing? Yeah, it felt like that every time I walked past someone. But hey, it's okay, because I still haven't been publicly humiliated, so there's still time for my rep to reach 0. Yo, what's up? Chill voice for the end card. So I'm sure you can already tell that I'm not the most sociable guy, but I've gotten a little bit better, so that's a good thing. I really appreciate you guys watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and I got a couple questions I want to answer. Sorry you guys don't get your own video, but if you stuck around this far, then you're very special to me. Alright, first question is, do you like bananas? Yes, I do. How many flips can you do? 13. Opinions on popcorn. It's good, but I don't like when the kernels get stuck in my teeth. Alright, bye bye.